So yeah, this is the last gaming video of today. I am having a problem, so for anyone who watches this video, I just mentioned this on TikTok, and I will try and post that video. I do not know how I'm going to post it without the naming titles, but my the audio on my phone is technically broken at the moment. And what I mean by it's broken, I mean like it's broken, like it's not working. Because of that, I cannot be texting. I can't put titles on. So these will get posted on my videos. These videos that I'm doing for gaming. But I cannot be doing anything else other than that. So in other words, what I'm saying is that yes, I am still posting gaming videos. But and I'm gonna just say this right now. This is actually a perfect hole. I could probably cover this up. Actually, I could probably make it wider too. So this is good. By the way, I just made this world, so that's the reason why I don't know the terrain very well. Um. So yeah, this is actually gonna be where we're gonna have things. Yeah, this seems like a good place to start. So yeah, like I said, in my better judgment, I don't want to rebuild the Great Galleon. I really don't. I don't want to. If I had it up to me, I would go do it on my other channel, but I can't because it has my mom email account, not mine. So in other words, I cannot post videos on there because my YouTube channel is connected to my email. But the account I use to play games regularly is my mom's account. It's like my mom's email. So I can't post videos because it's not her email on my YouTube channel. And I know a lot of people are probably going to say like, oh, then why don't you just get your mom's email to do it? And I trust me, I've tried. Like I've literally tried to get it. What in the world is this? There is some new stuff. I have not played this game long enough, so there's a lot of new stuff here that I don't know what it is. So yeah, for right now, we just need this one singular block, and I guess this is going to be a demonstration on how to build the Great Galleon. How much this is going to be a nightmare for me. By the way, I want to say this firsthand. I am not making it as big and as wide as it was before. Literally, no. I refuse. I refuse to do so. So, for anyone who thinks that I'm going to do that, I am so sorry, but the answer is no. Because I can't. I can't, okay? I wish I said that I was strong enough. I think that needs to be one a little bit higher, but I'm just going to destroy this pillar. But, yeah, I can't. It just can't happen. Because for me to do that, I would have to... One, what the fuck was that? You guys heard that, right? God, Jesus, the sirens are coming to get me. But yeah, for me to do that, that means that I would have to, like, do things that are very much unthinkable. In other words, I would have to, like, build in, I would have to build it, and it would take several series to go through. I know that sounds like a heaven for some of the people who love watching YouTube videos and just be like, oh, what's the problem with that? There isn't a problem with that. The only problem is that I don't want to, because it took like at least like 20 years or so. Not 20 years, I'm over exaggerating with that, but like 11 or 10 years at least to build that thing. I can't do it. I can't. So this is just going to be a smaller version of the Great Galleon, okay? Smaller is still going to be huge, but it's going to be small in retro size, so Yeah, it's not gonna be like the sizes of a tiny little boat. Like, if I had to tell you the size of the Great Galleon... Yeah, okay. This is how I would tell you the size of the Great Galleon. The Great Galleon that I still need to finish is like the size of the Titanic, but then equal that size to the ship that Nick Fury has. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna make it just a little bit longer, just in case, just in case. Okay, we need to go back now. So yeah, and like the ship that Nick Fury controls, the big giant one, now add that size to the Titanic size. That's how big it is. So I'm pretty sure from that demonstration, that is way too long, that is way too long, that is way too long. And by the way, this happens. This is how, for people who wonder how can you accidentally make something longer than it originally was, this is how. Because I don't count the size because the last one was way too big, and then after it got bigger and bigger to the point where counting the size is redundant. I can't do it. I think this is big enough. This is the back. So this is where the engine's gonna go. Well, you guys will see how this folds in. So I'm just gonna call this like, and by the way, I will turn this into survival when I get 3 machines done. Because I want to go adventuring. I want to go have an actual gameplay. Let's see. I think this is enough, actually. Yeah. Let's loosen this, actually. Perfect. So yeah, and the Great Galleon is just going to be a big thing. So by the way, if you guys are wondering what I talk about with the 3 machines, there are 3 machines, like 3 mechanic machines that I have made in the past. Well, 2 of them I made, and 1 is a new one that I want to do. Hold up, I need to go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, and because of that, well, I forgot my own sentence. What I said before. Because of how big it is, I'm starting a whole new conversation. I can't bother to try to remember. Yeah, the 3 machines. That's why I said the 3 machines that I built are the Great. Okay, so the Great Galleon, the Skyship, the Sea Trident. That's a submarine. And then Star Pegasus. That's also the flying. That's a spaceship. Well, a rocket ship, more likely of that. It's more of a rocket ship than anything else. Shit. guys, maybe I just realized that I did this sort of in a different way. Not in the same way I'm doing right now, because I am an idiot. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of errors and a lot of things, so what I'm gonna do to, you know, split this up just a little bit. I did this wrong as well. By the way, they have to be disconnected. So that's the reason why I'm having trouble right now, because they're supposed to be disconnected. Not... Oh, yeah, that's right. They're supposed to go in a straight line. God dang it. That's why this was... I am an idiot. And so I just erased like a whole fucking... God, Jesus. Like I said, there's just going to be a lot of trial and error with this, and I apologize if this aggravates you guys. But yeah, pretty much the two flying machines I'm going to make doing this is literally Sea Trident, the Great Galleon, and the Star Pegasus. Both machines are going to be incredibly huge, depending on how I get the design, and I will be freestyling the Pegasus one since I have not built it once in my life, so it's going to be unique. I'll tell you that much. It's going to be unique to do. You have to get the tipping point. Okay, so I think we have built that long enough for me to know where's the tip. There we go. That's the tip. I just realized I need to have these sides here. By the way, yes, this is going to be a huge one, and every Great Galleon I've ever built has been by myself. Like, purely by myself, I'm not joking. So, in other words, I just don't want to because of that. It's been so many times I've tried to finish that and I've lost my energy, lost the flow, because it just takes so long to finish. And yeah, I'm just gonna say now, this one is probably not gonna take as long. I do not know why I destroyed that, because I just need to fill this up. Gosh darn it. I need to go drink water. So guys, we're not going to get this entire thing filled up in one video recording. So I'm going to try get at least half of it done. If we can get half of it done, I'm going to be happy. Okay? But yeah, we're going to get half of the thing done. Or somewhat done, until I think this is good enough, and I will probably do most of it off camera. Well, not in tonight, but some other point. I will do most of it tomorrow, for then we can get the flat ground done and stuff like that. So in other words, I'll probably pick another game to play because a lot of this is rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And because I'm doing this by myself, that rinse and repeat takes longer. I know this kind of looks like this looks something that somebody can make. I would love to see the the Minecraft YouTubers that I grew up to make their own skyships. And I know it looks like a flying piece of stone now, but just wait, it's gonna pop at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as you see it, you guys are gonna just be like, "We should have never doubted you." I'm gonna be like, "I know." Okay, got that done. So yeah, but I will tell you guys this much: doing the Great Galleon is going to be a pain in the behind. I will suffer through it, but know this: I may hate every last bit of it. And if I finish this one, I'm not finishing the other one. Because I will say that I have finished a Great Galleon. It's not the one that I started off doing, but it's a different one. There's so many mobs spawning up here because this is like... So if you build above the clouds, a bunch of mobs will spawn on top of what you're building. Especially something like this, because this is technically the size of a land mass. So the game is already registering this build as land. Like a giant piece of land for mobs to spawn on. So, but that gets like I fix that always, so it's not really a big problem for me. I really hope I can fix the speech to text because I still want to I love giving these things like names and obviously the Minecraft series is just going to be a normal thing where it's just going to be like everything that I'm doing in Minecraft will be one whole thing. It's not going to be one separate thing. More because I don't really care for that, and that's just going to be way too many series being in one game. Just like every single Lego game will be part of the Lego series that I got going on. And like Terraria videos will always be posted on the Terraria playlist. All of them will have their own playlists, and I'm keeping them on those playlists. At one point, I was thinking about making one for like backstories, but then I was like, superhero backstories and villain backstories are superhero backstories and like backstories when it comes to my universe, they're technically the same thing. But they're also different, so I don't know, because they kind of reach that little gray line where it's like, would it make sense to have them in the same playlist, or would it make sense to have it in its own playlist? And so that's what I'm getting a little bit confused, or like, should I do it and put them in both? I have no idea. I am 100% sure no one's gonna watch this. Because, like, I believe that if I had, like, a group of people or, like, a few more people helping me with this, we could have gotten this done, or we could have had a better plan, or I could have done this, like, beforehand. But because it's always just me who's doing it, is me just doing this by myself, it's just like I have to do them, and honestly, it would have been it would have taken the same amount of time that it takes now to get like most of it done. So that's the reason why I'm not bothering with it. Oh yeah, by the way, this will also make the lineup to where, because I do want to make games and have fun. In case you know, I do have friends who come over and who want to play these games and stuff like that. Obviously, because we have the city on this side, we're going to make this all like city structures. I'm going to make this flat because I want to, and I cannot be stopped. And as I make that flat, I'm going to be like, okay, we're going to make that flat, and I'm going to make it all for the game. Games are, one side is going to be for games. So pretty much where it's going to be flat, that's where the games are. The hills, I don't care about those having houses. And honestly, if I have friends, they're going to have the houses, or... And then I'm probably going to make hotels and apartments and stuff like that, that people can also make homes in, because there is one I want to do, and there's a lot of water around, so ooh, I can do it so well. Because there's one I did build one time, and it's like it has like an aquarium under it. I couldn't do it. I will have to do that. Well, I will build it in survival. Well, sort of. It does take a lot of iron, so it's not like I can get an abundance of it. So yeah, I will build some games like by myself, and I will build them like in survival. But things that will take like abundance and will take like a lot of farming materials that I don't have, I will just go in creative. So yeah, and I know there's a giant stigma over playing on creative and doing it in survival. I will be doing both. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that, but it's just how I'm going to choose to do this, because there's certain things I don't want to just go, and there's certain things I don't know how to craft, and I don't want to be like, okay, I have to get all of this stuff, get like probably like 100 more or so, just to build it, and then just be like, okay, and then have it. Like, I just, no, I don't, I can't do it. So yeah, the question I would always wonder is like, if Stumpy Cat or Dan TDM, they were doing this. Like, they made their great galleons. They have friends, so they would gladly do this. What would their skyships be like? Like the Diamond Minecart's Minecraft skyship. I feel like it would be black and diamonds. Like, it would have like black terracotta and diamonds. But there's like other things in factor to this. Like, there's other things that makes this skyship more bigger than it's supposed to be, when in technicality is just like 2 floors. Well, actually 3, because there is going to be a lower part that's going to puncture through the clouds, and that is going to look scary as hell. And I was planning to have like a bunch of TNT to come down from the other 2, from the last floor on the bottom. But then I was like, I don't want that, because that means that if I want to have fun, and I would have to restock that, and no. And I may just keep the village there, just to have a house, like, just say like we build all of our houses and we're just building it around the village. I am going to destroy that other thing, though. But yeah. And, yeah, that's going to be pretty much it. I'm going to be building a mountain house, but I'm going to be building a different one because I did talk about this a little bit on my YouTube video. I got rejected by a girl. That girl, I was playing Minecraft in her world. She has a world there was a giant hole in it that was in a perfect circle that punctured through. I want to do that. Now, I'm doing that in I'm going to be doing that in survival, not creative. So it may be a pain, but I'm not going to switch over to survival because it's something I can do. Because pretty much what's going to happen is I'm going to build it up, and then the mountain house is just going to have a layer below that's just going to be like a bunch of different storages. And a lot of entrances. So, in other words, there's going to be a lot of, like, compartments all over the, like, maybe all over the world, depends on how well I do it and how confused I will. But even then, I will have these compartments have a little hatch on the top, and they will all be, like, entrance areas. All leading to, like other areas. And hopefully as I get those done, it will be a lot more effective. And yeah, for all my friends who, well, any friends who do play this with me, and I will get friends to play with me at some point. Well, when that happens, I'm gonna be like, there will be most likely a hatch somewhere around your house or inside your house. And it will be there because I'm gonna be building the mountain house. And I want multiple exits. Like, literally, I want to try and get entrances everywhere. And the only problem with that is that I have to make a lot of entrances, a lot of doorways, and I will have to make like a lot of posters that's like sleeping quarters this way. I may make a pool area like pool area this way. So there may be arrows and stuff, and so yeah, it's a lot. But also I want to do it because I think it's going to be fun. But those things will be done off screen. So anything you will never see me doing it as a video and as a YouTube video because that's like infinite. That's just going to keep on going. You know what would be cool? To build a giant tree that punctures the sky. And that may be more crazy than me just building a tree, me doing that myself. Because that's all it's going to be, is just going to be me doing it by myself. And then it would, and I don't have the Lego skills necessary to be doing something like that. But that would be kind of cool. Just have like a giant tree that punctures the skies. Okay, let's see how much I've gotten this done. I've been doing this for roughly, like, probably somewhat of an hour. Yeah, we actually got a good chunk of this done. So I'm going to do, like, 3 more layers, and then I'm going to end the video. Like I said, guys, this was going to be a lot of rinse and repeat. I will do this off camera. So pretty much that's how I'm going to do it. Like, you guys are going to see the parts of it, and then when it has to do with rinse and repeat, that stuff will be done off camera, and then I will start recording when I get that part done. Because you will just get a good demonstration of all of this, and it will make it go a lot faster. Okay, I don't know if I got 3, so let me just do again. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sadly, this was a pain in my butt, and I hated it. Ah! But yeah, hopefully this nightmare will end. So yeah, but see you guys later. Hold up, I'm gonna try and face the mobs. Crimson Thunder. Out.